Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make einkorn sourdough banana bread. I love to cook with einkorn flour because it is higher in protein and lower in gluten. I also love sourdough because when you use sourdough it strips away some of the phytic acid in the grain, especially if you long ferment it. Well, only if you long ferment it actually. Now this recipe can be long fermented or made with sourdough discard. So if you're in a rush and you're trying to make a quick, banana bread to bring to church or just for a friend's birthday and you did not think about it ahead of time, you can make this with sourdough discard. If you do want the benefits of long fermentation, then you make the dough ahead of time, let it ferment, and then add the rest of the ingredients and cook it the next day. So it's really easy. Here is the recipe. For the dough, you're going to do half a cup sourdough starter, fed or unfed, depending on if you're fermenting it or not, 6 tablespoons of butter, melted and cooled slightly, 2 tablespoons olive oil, half a teaspoon salt, 2.5 cups einkorn flour. So that's just the dough. Now the rest of the ingredients are 2 to 3 overripe bananas, mashed up, about 2 cups total, 2 eggs, half a cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup maple syrup, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, and 2 teaspoons baking soda. Certainly the best part about this recipe is using up overripe bananas. I know whenever I have a bunch of them, I'm like, quick, everyone eat these, but they're not that good on their own. I really like to use them for pancakes or this bread. So you're gonna mix the dough in a large bowl, cover it with a tea towel, and let it sit for 30 minutes to absorb all the liquid. Now this is a really important step. So you see me here mixing up the dough in its original form. So I add all the ingredients and it's very, very sticky. You want to let it sit because einkorn flour takes some time to absorb the liquid. By the time it's sat and you look at it now, it looks a lot more springy and ready to be poured into a baking dish. So this looks really good. When you first make it, it looks pretty sticky. So letting it sit can really help. Now I'm going to pour it into a greased 9x5 baking loaf pan. Bake at 350 degrees for 60 minutes. You want to allow the bread to cool for at least 15 minutes and then gently remove it from the bread pan and slice it up. Again, what a treat to bring to a friend's house or church or something like that. Hope you enjoy this recipe. If you're brand new to my page, please hit that subscribe button. Every week I post a new video on farm-to-table recipes and homemade natural living. I do have a free printable for this recipe. You can get the recipe card online at theduvallhomestead.com, and I'll also link it below. Just print it off and then add it to your recipe book. Thank you so much for stopping by the Duvall Homestead.